Chop game. Market makers playing that chop game. Traders getting wrecked, don't trade it the same. Long it, pull back, short it, moon quick. Market makers in the back, left. Confirm breakout. No, now it's reversing. Market makers bait the highs and slice the lows. Paint the picture, then it folds. Fake bull flags, fake bear traps, jumping in late. That bag collapsed. Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful. No trend, just chop. Feeling regretful. Market makers see it stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Retail trying to snipe the top. Market makers cooking, it's getting hot. Revenge trading will break your soul. Fear, greed, envy, you lose control. Jealousy, anger, revenge gets fed. You revenge trade, now in the red.
Don't feel like you have to be in a trade. Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
It's that range game, fake out chains. Market makers profit, traders feel the pain. Candle art ain't what it seems. Chop is a weapon, killing dreams. Chasing that breakout too late, my friend. Market makers denying the sin. Retail trap, caught in that zone. Now traders be holding bags, asking for a loan. FOMO hits, traders load that size. Price retraces, no allergies, but watery eyes. Market makers sell the dream by the dip, then the dip keeps dipping. It's a sucker script, adapt to die. That's the motto, no edge in chop, just highs then hollow. Top down scan, zoom out the view. Avoid the noise, wait for the cue.
Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
Feeling fear, feeling greed, angry, mad, want that speed, fast, jealous, why? Trade the flex, revenge got you wrecked, now you second guess.
You gotta breathe and follow the plan. You'll win again if you understand. Don't give up, hold your ground. Set alerts for the trend, wait for the sound.
Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful, no trend, just chop. Feeling regretful, market makers see you stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Catch the move, not the hype parade. Stay in the game, that's how legends are made. Market makers playing that chop game. Set a stop loss on every trade. Trade with the trend. Or get trapped again.
Don't do it. Don't get trapped. 3, 2, 1, bingo and a bango. I said bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. So let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without the tuition. You don't have to pay me. You don't have to pay me to learn how to trade. Not like all those other guys where you got to join my group to learn. No, I show you here for free. Ask me questions. Ask me about charts. Ask me about indicators. Ask me about strategies. Ask me about techniques. Ask me how can you potentially improve your trading. Now, granted, do I win all the time? Nope, sure don't. If I had something to sell you, I might say something a little differently, or I might say, something else. But I have nothing to sell you. I'm a trader giving you a trader's experience, and we're learning along the way. Now, I do have in my opinion, very successful trading style because we keep it simple. We don't complicate it. Trading can be as difficult as you make it. Or I don't want it difficult. I want it not as difficult. So we show you support resistance. We show you levels. It's really market structure. That's what we do. We got Wix Wi-Fi 89 in the house. What's going on? Appreciate you for being here. Let's go and get started. Crypto bubbles on the daily. Quant is up 13.8%. We have another double digits. AB, have no idea what that is. We have Stark, 7.3. That's it. That's it. We have, what's it, Son, 1.7% on the daily. It's very, very ugly. Very ugly. And it's on the daily, guys. The daily. We only have two. Well, we have 3, 4 that are green, and 2 of those are double digits. So the hourly. Ooh, does this mean Bitcoin's going up? We're going to find out in just a moment. But we do have green right now. So hopefully Bitcoin goes up. We shall see. We got Spy in the house. Spy is on Twitch. So thank you very much for watching me on Twitch. I'm going to be more active on Twitch. So just kind of let y'all know. Make sure to subscribe. I don't have, well, let me just put it right here. This is me right here. This is Twitch. And I believe this is on, my link tree. So make sure to follow me on Twitch as well, because that will help the algorithm. It's all about the algorithm. Try to get the word out there in reference to, people who show you how to trade without trying to get rich off of you. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get rich with you, not because of you. So I show you everything for free. All right, moving on. Let's go to the altcoin season index. We are currently at 30. Let's refresh it one more time. 31. My mistake. We're at 31. Yesterday, 28. Last week, 28. Last month, 35. Where's the altcoin season? Not here. Holy smokes. We just got bamboozled. We got bamboozled. Let's refresh it. Let's go to crypto. We're at 16. We were at 15 earlier. We did a bonus stream this morning. This afternoon, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you have the notification bell on, because that way you'll be notified when I go live. Also, make sure you follow me on X. I did post it on X, and also the free Discord. And of course, I let the group know as well on Telegram. So definitely check that out. And of course, we're doing our nightly streams. The time has changed to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. And then about twice a week, we'll do a bonus stream. The days will vary, but more than likely it'll be 12 p.m. Eastern time that I do it. I might do it earlier, but that's usually the time that I can hopefully do stuff. Liquidation heat map. Let's go to the refreshed 24-hour time frame. Change this to a 0.6. This is Owl's thing that he does. So let's do it too. We have lots of liquidation towards the downside. 65.68 million sitting at 97.6. Ooh. Then we have 58.29 million sitting at 97.5. So right here, we have decent amount of millions for the market makers to potentially take. Will they come down? Nobody knows. Could this be going up to maybe get this rejection here and then come down for it, break this level, come down for this, and then go up, or continue down? Nobody knows until it happens. Now, I'm kind of trying to front run this. Kind of going long right now, even though this is extremely risky. I didn't even post it in my group. It's too risky. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We're going to check it out in just a second too. On the 12-hour time frame, everything's toward the bottom. Looks very juicy toward the bottom for it to come down. In order for it to come down, we need to break this level right around 98.6, 98.7, then potentially come down here. But again, it can flip at any moment. It can go really close to it and then reverse up. We've seen that happen. And I make sure to point that out when it does happen, so that you can know that just because it breaks the level does not mean that it's going to that area. There's a lot of mentors out there that say that. Oh, it broke this level, it's coming down here. The higher chance, because it broke the level, it doesn't mean that it will. And there's some times where it reverses. So that's what we prepare for. Right now, same thing. Really nice liquidation. So the downside, 72.7 million, almost 73 million, sitting at 97.7. Man. Then Another, look at that, 60, almost 67 million and 97.6. There's a lot of millions down here, guys. I would not be surprised if the price came down to get this and then come up. Why is there liquidations right here? As the price is coming up, breaking the level, people are putting their stop losses right here. This is where we put it. And because of that, this is a lot of millions that the market makers can collect if they let the price come down. Do they have to? No. They can bring it up, bring it up. Now we'll have a bunch of liquidations here and a bunch right in here, right around 98.3. And then when and if the market makers want to bring the price down, well, then they start breaking levels to the downside and boom, collect it all. Collect it all. It's like being at church and they're passing around the plates and you're like, nah, man, I'm good. I don't want to donate. They're like, oh, no, it's mandatory. And then, well, you get liquidated or stops to get hit. All right, moving on. Let us look at USDUC. This one's still nothing burger. Let's go to Clash. Clash, we were saying that we could enter right now if we had $500. The question that was posed, if I had $500, would I, and I only one entry, would I enter now? Sure, why not? $500. However, if I could, I would break it up into two payments, 250 here, 250 here, 40% lower. And if we don't get it all the way down to 40%, we start coming up just shy of the 40%. Once it breaks the newly created pivot, then I would get the money I was going to put here, and then I'd add it here once it breaks the pivot. 4-hour candle must close though. All right, let's go to Karma. Karma, we are potentially getting a bounce here off of this level. We don't want it breaking below the level, because if we do, there's a good chance we take this, good chance we take this, and possibly somewhere down here. And then maybe start coming up. We can enter the trade once it breaks this level, not so much this one, but this one right here. If this happens, if it comes down. But hopefully we get a bounce here. Right now we do have lower highs, but once again, hopefully this level has served really nice for us. You can see rejection, rejection, rejection. Then it came up, support, support, support. Come on, let's go. Moon mission. Let's freaking go. We got Silver in the house. What's up, Silver? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you greatly. If you have any questions, please let me know. This channel, I strongly urge everybody, and I encourage everybody to ask questions. It does two things. One, verifies that I know what the heck I'm talking about. And two, maybe, even if you are an experienced trader, maybe this question, another trader who's just starting doesn't even know to ask. So those are very important. And there are no dumb questions. They're either questions we've had before or haven't thought of yet. There are no dumb questions. And I've had a lot of people ask me a lot of different types of questions. Not one of them was dumb. It was either questions that I had personally, or it's like, man, I never thought of that. So just to let you know. All right, moving on. Let us go to, oh yeah, I had to reboot my computer. My camera wasn't working. So let's go to Bitcoin. We're gonna look at Bitcoin, and the price was here earlier today. This is on the 3-minute time frame. Let's go ahead and bring up this on the 3-minute time frame. Price was here. I was like, oh man, it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Right now, I just got into a long. I got into a long. I saw this. I wanted to get into a long here, but then I started doing stuff for the group, and it came up and it came down, and then it started doing this number, and then here I went ahead and longed it, came down, started traveling on the VWAP, on the 3-minute VWAP. I don't have it here on the screen, but it was dancing on it, and then now potentially coming up. So I'm looking for potentially it breaking this level. But we just saw on the heat map that we may come up. If this is the level, maybe up here. But anyway, this is resistance right here. So what we want to do is we want to see us break this. If not, then we could come up here to 100.2, roll over, do a lower high, then a higher low, then another lower high, break the low, break this low, and start all over. But let's go ahead and zoom out. let us zoom out. Let's go to 4-hour time frame. Let's see here. What says, did you end up buying the dip on Bitcoin? No, I sure didn't. I wanted to buy Electrum Finance, but I forgot. Ooh, got busy. I just got back. I went into town, had to run an errand for my cousin, and ended up that he couldn't do something or other, so I couldn't do the errand that I was gonna try to do for him. And so it's an hour drive over there. And so it's like, well, I'm over here, let me just go to Walmart. So I went to Walmart, spent a little bit of time in there. It's money that I didn't want to spend, but bought some stuff. Then I asked my old neighbor, real good dude, he does trading, so we have a lot to talk about. So, and in reference to the land, the lawyer is trying to take more than, it's just a whole big old mess. The lawyer ended up tricking me and forcing me out of my property. And she's trying to take like 75% of his property. This is a big old mess. So I said, hey man, let's get some lunch. Yeah, Joe, let's go. So we got lunch. We're talking for a good like 3 hours or so. Just catching up. Let's see here. Okay, so here is our thought process. Let's go to the 1 hour. I like the 1 hour because it shows more of the ups and downs. So it's just a little bit about me. Crypto Change Me, what's up, man? What is going on? Boom, 2 in the morning over here. But man, whoa, it's 2 in the morning? Jeez. Yeah, you can just smash the like, you know, have it on your phone. If you have it on your phone, you fall asleep. Hey, I get it. I've done that many times. Just helping support other streamers. I'll smash the like, and then I'll say, I'm lurking, and then I'll crash out. And then I wake up and the phone's off. Like, whoops, sorry. Let's see here. Going down the list. Ooh. Oh, dang, that lawyer sounds crazy, man. She's evil. She's crazy evil. Like I said, I was buying the property, and I had receipts and everything, and I got foreclosed on with receipts. It was nuts. It was nuts. And now she's trying to do, you know, him wrong, my neighbor. And yeah. So man, we had a lot to talk about. Oh yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Let's see here. Watch it on Twitch. I love it. I love it. All right. So this was, let's kind of zoom out. And what I like doing is I like reviewing what we did already. And we do this all the time. Price is here. I made a video for my, I believe it was a VIP group or YouTube. I forget which one. But this was 50% for the retracement, which would coincide with this trend line. And we wanted to see a bounce. This would have been very nice, very bullish for the whole market. But if it comes down, well, then we may come down in here. I draw all this stuff prior to the move. I don't know it's going to stop here. And that's one thing I have to be very clear about. Sure enough, it came down here to the exact area where I thought. Then come up, get rejected, come down. When the price was here above it, I made another video for my VIP group, and I said, all right, you know, it could go up a little bit more, but what we definitely want to see is we want to see the bounce here in order for us to be bullish. If not, then it's going to continue this thought process of what I thought before. Sure enough, it comes all the way down. And we're talking about this level. We don't want it to break. If we break it, we could come down for this and then lower. But that is showing this thought process to where we come down, maybe bounce, come up, come down, break this level. Now we can enter the trade. And look what's happening. We came down, we come up, we come down. In order to go long, safer, we need to break this level. This is what I'm showing you here before it happens. Now, there's a lot of other people, I mean a lot of other people on YouTube that'll spend 15, 20 minutes saying what already happened. All the blue dots and green dots and diamond blood handles, I don't know what they're called, and all the divergence and all the areas how you could have made money and what you should have done, everything. I show you in the moment. And then what we do is we review our thought process. When the price was here, I'm thinking, you know, possibly go up, the very high chance of going up to come down. We had our plan A, we had our plan B. Both of our plan A and B are going up to come down. Our plan C was just in case, the news as far as Trump and the government coming back to work. And the trick is if we break a high. That's it. That's the trick. So again, I show you how to trade without charging you. And what happened? Price did go up a little bit higher than I thought, but then it ended up coming down. And that was my thought process, coming down. And this was like a day or two ago. And then this was yesterday. And then look what happened. We came all the way down here. We're bouncing, we came up. So now what we're looking for is the break of this. And that's why I like doing this stuff and then reviewing to see if maybe we came close or maybe we were far away from what happened. And sometimes we are. Sometimes I'll draw it to where we go down and I'm thinking plan A, plan B, and then it just goes completely opposite of what I was thinking. But watch the show and you'll see that I don't blow smoke up your butt. There's a lot of other people that do. They'll double talk all day long and then they'll say how they were right. I show you plan A, plan B up, but I'm pretty sure it might come down. And then if it does, maybe I don't know. But everybody else who has something to sell you, they say it'll go up or down, and then whichever way it goes, you see, I was right, join my group, I'll show you how to trade. No, it literally is on levels. If it breaks a high, more than likely, it's gonna go up. It just makes sense. Breaks a high. And that's why we trade level by level. But right now we're in a long. Let us look at, what's this one? Is this my trading? Yeah, this is my trading. Oh, so on the daily, like, oh no. I got scared. I literally got scared. I was like, what happened to my trade? Calm down, Joe. Calm down. Double click. Let's just look. Right now, price action is above the 9 SMA in white, which is good. It is above the 50 SMA in the red, good. It's above the 30, good. Looks like the 30 is about to cross the 50, very good. And then also the 200, which is the yellow. As the price continues to go up, if it goes up, then we'll have the 9, the 30, orange, the 50, red, then the 200, yellow, in sequential order. So that means that the strength is good. Now, granted, this is on a 3-minute time frame, so it's not like, oh, it's definitely going up. It can reverse at any moment. The smaller the time frame, the more fake outs you get. However, this leads to potentially catching it at the very beginning. For example, here, price is above the 9, and it stayed above the 9. If it would have rolled over, well, then now it's under the 9. For example, here. So this is just, this is in a sense a level of support resistance. However, I don't treat it as, I have different zones, different strengths. And what I do is I trade based off of the momentum, based off of the strength, which all corresponds with the market structure. Moving averages, in my opinion, the strength level is about a 3. That's it. So yes, it is a form of support resistance, but it's very weak. And the level's about a 3. Now, the point of control, when I use the fixed range volume profile, that's about I'd say a 6, maybe a 7, but we'll say a 6. And then we have the VWAP. The VWAP is also a 6. And then we have the support resistance levels, the key levels that I point out. And of course, the higher time frame, the stronger, but that's a 7. So the strongest out of everything is the support resistance levels. Then after that, the VWAP and the point of control. Then after that, the moving averages. Fair value gap, those hold about the same thing, like a 3, 4. Order blocks, they hold about, I say like a 5, because where the order block is, that's usually where a major level's at, which is a 7. So hopefully all that made sense. If it didn't, don't worry, watch the show. it'll all start making sense. But right now, hopefully we go up. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? Wow, I just saw the viewers. Joe, don't do it. Joe, don't. Now, this is a very risky trade because we are underneath this level, and I just entered it right before the stream. Like literally, as the stream starting, it's like, oh, it's crossing. Let me go ahead and get in. So that's my trade. But it's not an official setup because I didn't tell anybody. So it's just whatever. But hopefully we can break this level. I mean, we tried to already, coming down. We'll see. And it's too early to move my stop loss up. So we'll see. I will put my stop loss underneath. Let's put on the VWAP. Where is the VWAP? Nope, wrong one. Okay. The blue line is the VWAP. So I'm gonna put my stop loss about here. Yeah, I don't want to put it too far down. I'll do it right here. Let's do Alt J. Let's get into a trade, guys. Man, oh, speaking of trades, so in case you did not watch the stream this morning, 99152. In case you did not watch the stream this morning, we did enter. Oh, and I cleared them out already. Dang it. This one I'm not trading because I already got stopped out 3 times. I don't like losing. And this one I tried shorting, got stopped out. Tried shorting somewhere here, got stopped out. Then tried going long, and then got stopped out. It's like, really? So like, no more for this one. And this one I lost a lot of money. I lost a lot. Oh, I lost a lot right here because it looked like it was gonna bounce. Beautiful area for it to bounce. And I entered, and then I think I added to my entry here, and then bloop. I was like, you son of a gun. You son of a gun. Son of a biscuit. It is what it is. But we entered a trade. I think it was 2 and it stopped out. It looked like it was going to probably bounce. So we entered them last night. But it came down. Now, for this one, reason for the trade, let's just talk about the reasons. Reason for the trade is, well, it came down a lot already. And came up, came down, and right here is about 50% of this move, which, let's go to the 30-minute time frame. Which right here, we would have probably seen it coming down, possibly here. And let me draw it out for you. From the high to the low, which is the 382. This is where, we normally see it roll over 382. Sometimes the 0.5. But you can see right now it's gaining strength. So if it does pull back, hopefully we can come up, break the high, break this high. And then again, this is just a quick scalp to see if maybe we come up. And this is what I'm looking for right here. For it to roll over, come up, break the high, looking good. We just don't want to break this low. We break this low, forget it, man. Come down here, maybe another bounce. Yeah. Let me check the chat. See here. Someone else is doing a live stream. Wave Cypher. Yeah, Wave Cypher. Dude's good. Dude's real good. I like him. I like him a lot. Yeah, it was funny. There was one time And so I actually said it when he wasn't here, and then when he showed up on the show, I said it again because I don't talk behind people's back. But it was really funny. There was one day where, let me take this off. There was one day where he was doing a stream, and he had this. Then let me go ahead and control, click and drag, right click, clone, and then right click, no, clone. It was like this. And like I saw this, like he's doing this, and he put his trend lines or whatever. And in the chat, I said, "Hey man, did it find support resistance?" And I find that really funny. And because I mean, like you're gonna find support resistance somewhere. Here's a monthly, here's a daily, here's a whatever. And then so when he came on the show, or not on the show, but when he was in the comments, I told him, I said, "Wave Cypher, man, there was the other day. I'm not sure if you saw the comment, but you had this," and I was like, "Man, did you find support resistance? Because like, come on." So I had a good laugh on that. But yeah, so what I do is, if I say something and I see them come on the show, I will let them know. Because I don't talk about people behind their back. I let them know. Same thing, there was a time where and this was dangerous. This was dangerous. Let's go over here. So he was showing, the price action did this. It did accumulation. It came out. It came back to touch it. They call it mitigation. And then it took off. And then he goes, "Look, guys, we have range. We have initiation. We have the mitigation. Then we have the, whatever it's called." And I forget what the last one's called. It's called REMC, continuation. And then he goes and he rewinds it and he goes, "Look, guys, same thing. We had the, accumulation, we had the initiation, we had the mitigation, we had the continuation. Happens every time." And so when he said that, I was like, "Ooh, that's dangerous," because it doesn't happen every time. So then I made a comment. I said, "Okay, so what you're saying is when there's accumulation, the price will definitely come back and touch it to continue to go up, and that happens all the time?" I know the answer. So, and this is what I do is I test people. And he says, "Well, no, it doesn't happen all the time. Like, you could, this could have happened to where we did a lower high, we break this level, we come down, we SFP this, blah, blah, all the fancy words that everybody uses. And then we do this, and then we come for this liquidation, blah, blah." So, in a sense, it could come down. I said, "Oh, okay, cool." So that to me was really important. But the way he said it so nonchalantly, like, "Yeah, this happens, guys. Like, this happens." Like, and I'm like, "No. Don't do, just because it happened twice, don't say that it always happens." So then when he was on the show, when he was a viewer, again, I brought that up. And again, if I say anything behind anybody's back, I don't mean to say it behind the back. It just happens to come up in my teachings and stuff. And if they show up, it's like, dude, like, this is what I said, and this is why I said it. Why isn't this not? But that's very dangerous to say, "Oh yeah, because it happens every time." No, it doesn't. I know it doesn't. But what I do is I test people. I test. So if I ever ask anybody a question and you're in the stream, just know there's a really high probability that I know the answer. And I want to see how they answer it. And then same thing for y'all. Like test me. See if I know the answer. I may have a different answer. And hopefully, if it is different, hopefully you have, your ears open to where you can receive the message for the reasoning why I think what I think. And if it's completely off, then of course, hopefully I can receive the information that you're able to give. Because, I don't know everything. That's for darn sure. But please don't tell me we have money flow coming down, and then money flow is kind of evening out, and then money flow is going up. I can see it. Money flow coming down, money flow kind of evening out, money flow going up. I don't need money flow to tell me that money flow is doing what it's doing. And again, there's so many people out there that will say, look right here, guys, we had money flow coming down, we had divergence, and price came down, and then we started ranging in here. This would have been a really nice area to short here or long here. This is what you want to do. You want to trade the range, and then it broke out of the range. We also had bullish divergence, and then price came up, money flow starting to come in, and it's like, dude, and I mention this all the time too, you're actually telling me about the movie that me and you were watching together. Dude, did you see the big old explosion? Yeah, man, I'm watching the same movie. Oh man, do you see that bike flip? Dude, I'm still watching the same movie. Oh man, and they're just describing the movie to you. You're like, man, we're watching the same thing. What I want to know is, I want to know what's going to happen next. Is the guy going to escape? Is the bad guy going to get caught? That's what I want to know. I don't want to know what already happened, what led up to this moment. I want to know what might happen next. But and you'll see it too. They'll spend 15, 20 minutes saying what already happened. I don't care about that. I want to know what might happen. And that's what I do every single day, to show you what might happen. Do I know that it will? Nope, sure don't. But I just know that, we may do this, if we could break this, we're coming for this. Possible. If we come down lower, we might bounce here. I don't know. We may have a higher likelihood of coming down than going up. We came down. I show you what I think might happen. This is how you can make money. Not, look, we had bearish divergence, and we had the range, and this is when you want to enter and short. I got to show you all this in the moment, not after the fact. Joe, you already said that. I know, but sometimes people need to hear it more than once. All right. Let's see here. Going to the list. Let's see here. Trigger Heart's in the house. What's up, Trigger Heart? I talk about Joe and his fanny pack. Oh, it's funny. Let's see here. See, not much. Been testing some new nodes. Very nice. Yeah, I had some theta nodes. Man, I'm so dumb. How dumb are you? One second. Last season, made a crap load of money. OMG, I've never seen that much money in my life. Made so much money that I was like, you know what? I want to do nodes. So I went and I bought these little computers. They were cheap, and like maybe, they were like under 300. I think it was like, I'm afraid to look at the price. I want to say they were like 250 each. They're like little mini computers. Bought 5 of them because I'm dumb. 5. Then I bought, so I could run nodes on there. Then I bought, let's see, I have my laptop. I bought a super expensive computer, a computer that cost more than my first car. Yeah. And so I could be mining. I was mining Bitcoin, and then I started mining Ethereum. And then bought some mining equipment. For the rig, it's so dumb because everything was so, the prices were so high because like everybody's wanting to buy it. I bought a graphics card. Just the dumb frame for the mining rig was like $150. A year and a half later, it was like $40, $50. $150 just for the dumb frame. And the motherboard, I spent so much money. And then I bought some mini ASIC miners so I can mine Doge, Litecoin, and then Library Coin. And then I bought another miner for a for a coin that I really, really liked, but that was a waste of money. That was a huge waste of money because once I got it, I couldn't figure out how to make it work. I'd let it sit for like a month. Then I tried again. Then after several hours and a lot of help from their Telegram, I ended up getting it to work. But then the coin that it mined was not the coin that was their coin. It was another coin that was mineable that it would transfer it over to their coin. It's like, man, that's so dumb. Anyway, it was way ahead of its time. And yeah, will I do it again? No. So dumb, man. And all those computers I have, I need to put them to work, but all that electricity, so dumb. Let's see here. Wiggins playing Zelda. Now watching Joe. Well, thank you. Man, I remember Zelda, but mine's the old Zelda, not the new one. See here. Ooh. See here. You know what I want? I want a retro gaming system. When I used to do pest control, Joe, you're not doing coins. I know there's no coins. When I used to do pest control, this is long, like 20 years ago. I went to this guy's house, and he had in his garage, he had a monitor, you know, vertical, and he had built a case and everything, and you can see all the wires, the motherboard. I was like, "What's this?" He goes, "Oh, I put some ROMs on here." I said, "What's a ROM?" He goes, "It's a simulator, and I put games on the thing, and you know, I have like 5,000 games." I said, what, like it's a computer? He goes, "Yeah, it's basically a computer. That's what it is. It's a computer." And he had the arcade style joystick and the buttons and everything. I was like, "Oh man, that's so cool. I would love to have one of those. That way you can play Miss Pac-Man and maybe Mario Brothers." But then those are like minimum $2,000, $4,000. Or you can just buy a little $25 stick that hopefully has those games and you can play it. So I don't know. All right, anyway, let's see here. From the list. Username says, "Straight to Joe, I'm here. Let the party start. Let's go." Oh, let's go. Thank you, username. And thank you for smashing the like. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Let's see here. What else? I don't think there's anything else to talk about. 007. I remember that game. That was a cool game. Man, I used to play Call of Duty. Man, I would play that game all night long, talking trash like crazy. I would talk trash. Oh, I talk trash. And stay up all night doing that. And then I'm paying for this dumb Microsoft thing. It's like 3 months already. I've played the game maybe 3 times. And those 3 times were like the first week. So I need to cancel it. It's like $20. But I don't play him. And first I was doing like on the TV. And then I started doing it on the computer. I was like, I don't like it. On the Xbox rather. I was like, I don't like it. It's coming down. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll look at Doge and Caspa, and then that'll be the show. We're coming down. Let me look at my trade. Okay, we're fine. We're still above the VWAP. We break below, we're in trouble. Hopefully we bounce off of the 30 SMA. Come up. Let us look, not at Dash. Dash I'm mad at. I lost a lot of money on Dash. I say a lot, I mean a lot. Let's see here, what coin was that? Doge. Okay, let's look at Doge. Okay. Not sure why this is not showing. So we need the break of this. Oh, I think this is what we were saying for it to come down to if we broke this. And sure enough, came down to it and then came down to this one. Hopefully we find support here. And look at this. Look at that. Beautiful support. We broke it. So right now, would I long? No. I would need to break this level first. 0.16800. I would need to do this. And here we could long. Once it breaks, our candle has to close above it. But we don't want it straight up. No, we don't want this. So I take this back. There's no take backsies. Yes, there is. This is what we want. We want up, then down, then up. This is what we want. The other way we don't want. And then maybe pull back to here. Maybe here. Yeah, that looks great. The other one we don't want because it was straight up. And then the barely bounce here. What we want to see is up, get rejected, come down, and, which is 50% of this move, then up again. That's what we want. But right now, it's too risky to, I mean, you could enter along here and then just add here. So we'll do it like that. I wouldn't do this though. Just because we've seen what has happened to where we try to enter and it goes against us. Let's see here. I don't recommend entering now. Aggressive. And that's it. But we'll see. Let's see here. Joe versus Dash. Yeah, Dash is punished. Dash is in the corner. Yeah, Dash is in the corner. Popcat was in the corner for several months. Oh, was in the corner. Yeah, the people with my group, they're like, Joe, how about Popcat? I was like, nope, I'm not doing it. I'll give you all the setup, but I'm not taking the trade. I'm not taking the trade. So yeah, but this will be aggressive. For me, it's too risky. You know, we entered some trades yesterday and got stopped out in the morning. So too risky. Let us look at, I think it was Katspa. Yep. Katspa. Okay. Katspa looks better. Better-ish. We're in this little bounce zone. High risk, just like the other one. Dang, more dips on Katspa. Good buys though, yeah. Yeah. Let's zoom out. Daily. Man, he has yet to make an uptrend on the macro. I mean, it tries and then nope. So it needs to break this level, couldn't do it. Needs to break this level, couldn't do it. Needs to break this level, couldn't do it. And then just boop, 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 boop. Breaking the lows. And we're all the way down there. What we don't want to see is this, man. We don't want to see this. Come for that. Come for that. What we do want to see is this. And right now, I think we have a much higher chance of it going up, retrace, then hopefully a pivot, because this is what's going to show us the next move. Are we going to try to break the top or try to come back down here? We break the pivot, come into the downside, more than likely this will play out. More than likely. If not, then, you know, when it retraces, we wait to see, okay, is it going to break this? If so, then more than likely this will play out. Possible. So that's my thought process. Okay, let's go to this. Okay, let's see here. Chris says, thank you, Joe. I very much appreciate it. I know it's towards the end of your show. Thank you very much for your time. Oh yeah, definitely, man. Like I said, I love doing this. I absolutely do. If you believe in the project, yep, then do it. Yeah, now, of course, none of this is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. And I do hope you're entertained. I really, really do. See, it's a bummer to see Caspa continuing to go down over the last 2 years. Still one of my favorites, though. Yeah. Oh, yeah, guys. Definitely follow me on Twitch. Let's see. Mark Dutch in the house. I die bonus stream. And go send me here. Hey, there you go. Very nice. Nice to see you here, Mr. Mark. So just to let you know, we do go live at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. And then we do bonus streams. Bonus stream, we did one earlier today at 12 p.m. Eastern. We do those like twice a week. I may do another one maybe Monday. We'll see. We'll see. Drop the link. Yeah, so I'm gonna drop the link again. Let me double check. Hopefully this is the same link. Nope. Let's come over here to this. Yeah, so definitely, guys, if everybody could subscribe to this, that would be great. Copy. Everybody could subscribe to that. That would be great. And I'm trying to get this going too. And I've been trying to get YouTube going for like the longest time. You know, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I really, really do. Oh my gosh. But I'm trying to get this going as well. So if we can all, shoot, man, if we can all just click on it, have 2 tabs open, and let's see if we can get this number up to 5. That'd be great. That'd be great. Let's see here. Come back over to this. Let's look at our Bitcoin. Okay, so potentially bouncing off of the 30 SMA. We talked about this, where this is what we're looking for. Hopefully potential bounce. I don't want to see a rejection off of the 9. Let's break above it again and let's continue up. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's see here. I believe that should do it, guys. I believe that should do it. We went our hour. Oh, let's see who's streaming. Let's see who's streaming. Let's see here. Redirect. Wait, Cypher. I think he's about to finish though. I do like Wave Cypher though. That's all I see. I don't see anybody else. I don't see Lunar Beaches or anything. So let's go to Wave Cypher. He's probably going to finish already. But let's go over there anyway, just to say hi and say Trade Intuition Raid. Make sure to smash the like and see if he gives us a shout out. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next video. Trade Intuition Raid. Very important. I do thank you. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys. See you soon. Let's make this money. Take care.